Tonight, the Lego village is shrouded in a terrifying silence. The thick darkness seems to swallow every cold plastic block. Inside his luxury villa, Grog suddenly wakes up. His empty stomach and a growing thirst urge him to go find some water. Without a single spark of light, Grog ventures out of bed. His hands grope hopelessly in the air. And then, snap! A piercing pain shoots from the sole of his foot straight to his brain. Grog wants to scream at the top of his lungs, but he has to choke it back for fear of waking Lila. The pain makes him lose his balance. He hops on one foot before crashing into a pile of dishes. Stumbling out into the yard, bad luck refuses to let go as Grog trips right over the tail of a sleeping REXY. Startled awake, REXY gives a powerful flick of his tail, sending Grog flying straight into a pile of plastic bones by the roadside. Scrambling up with plastic trash parts stuck to his head, Grog can only sigh helplessly against the surrounding darkness. The next morning, Grog appears with his feet heavily bandaged using 1x2 plate pieces. Grandpa Brick emerges carrying an ancient treasure, a chest filled with precious, transparent golden bricks. He taps a brick lightly against the cliffside. A spark flickers and then dies out. The grand blueprint is unfurled, a massive tower. Lila realizes the key is right here. We need a maximum sonic source to jumpstart these bricks. REXY volunteers to test his voice with a ground-shaking roar. Baby Blue tries to help by clashing two pot lids together, but it's still not enough to meet Grandpa Brick's requirements. Suddenly, a deep booming "Ooh" echoes from the deep forest. It's Horn! The Parasaurolophus is letting out a long yawn. The sheer power of the sound is so intense that Lego birds drop from the trees like autumn leaves. Grandpa Brick claps his hands in delight. This is it! The genius energy source we've been searching for. The tribe immediately gets to work, building a magnificent stage specifically for the artist Horn. Under Grog's direction, the Brachiosaurus crane lifts a giant speaker funnel and fits it onto Horn's crest. Lila quickly connects the Technic cables, paving the way for the energy of the future to flow into the village. Meanwhile, our protagonist, Horn, just stands there looking utterly confused about what is happening. Grandpa Brick solemnly hands Horn a Lego music sheet, hoping he will produce a divine melody. But it seems Horn can't read music. He turns it upside down and then just munches the whole sheet of music right up. Everyone is in despair, except for Lila. She runs to get a tray of neon green plastic lemons. A single drop of lemon squeezed directly into his mouth causes Horn's face to contort completely from the sourness. A sharp "ee" whistle erupts. Grandpa Brick nods in satisfaction, but this is only the beginning. We need a real scream. To stimulate Horn, Grog holds up a sign showing a giant explosion. Horn takes a deep, deep breath. So deep, his plastic chest swells up like a balloon about to pop. A visible sonic wave blasts from Horn's mouth, tearing through the air with unparalleled force. The speaker funnel shakes violently, and the Technic joints creak under the immense pressure of the sound. The central battery pillar begins to transform. The first street lights flicker to life, spreading a warm, golden glow throughout the village. REXY doesn't stay on the sidelines either, using his tail to beat the rhythm perfectly. However, an uninvited guest appears. A tiny Lego fly buzzing right in front of Horn's nose. Horn tries to hold it in, But his plastic nose betrays him. Achoo! A monumental sneeze blows the entire speaker system far away. The force of the sneeze sends Grog flying backward. And then disaster strikes. Horn starts hiccuping. With every hiccup, a bolt of energy shoots out, sending the battery charging system. The battery pillar suddenly turns into a literal disco light. The whole village is plunged into an accidental light party, dancing to the beat of Horn's hiccups. The power overload causes a nearby house to suddenly start blasting upbeat 8-bit tunes. Baby Blue can't resist the rhythm and starts swaying his hips like a total professional. Rexy's inner artist awakens, and he performs a head-spinning breakdance move. Grog falls from the cliffside, accidentally landing with a perfectly timed artistic dance move. Grandpa Brick rushes to stop the glitch, but he slips on a pile of round studs scattered on the floor. In an effort to keep his balance, he falls onto 2 round plates and begins spinning his hands continuously. He looks just like a veteran DJ rocking the stage now. The crowd grows even more excited. Lila joins in with 2 giant Lego flowers in her hands, creating a vibrant dance around Horn. Despite the hiccups and confusion, Horn's feet start tapping along with everyone else before he even knows it. Plastic dust blowing out from the broken speaker accidentally creates a dreamlike stage smoke effect. The Plastic Valley has now truly become the most magnificent. Even a passing pterodactyl has to land and join in on this one-of-a-kind party. Grog and REXY perform a spectacular coordinated move, flipping through the air to the sound of cheers. Grandpa Brick fully commits to the role, grabbing a black brick to use as sunglasses. The battery pillar hits 99%. A powerful, resonant sound rings out. Seeing that Horn is exhausted, Leela quickly brings over a bucket of ice-cold water to cool him down. Splash! The water pours over Horn's head, startling him, and miraculously, Horn sighs in relief. A click sounds out. The battery is now 100% charged. A wave of golden light radiates from the pillar, wrapping the entire village in a strange sense of warmth. The music stops, and the disco lights fade. In their place is the gentle glow of the streetlights. Everyone stops dancing. They are exhausted, but wearing radiant smiles of satisfaction at their success. REXY lies flat on the ground to rest, his tail still twitching slightly from the lingering rhythm. Grog removes the bandages from his feet. Now he can clearly see every single brick on the ground. Passing the spot of the original 1x1 brick, Grog avoids it with a stylish, artistic leap. Grandpa Brick puts away his sunglasses and records, returning to his usual stern expression. The reward for the hero, Horn, is a Lego truck overflowing with the freshest green leaves in the valley. He eats happily, his crest occasionally letting out a soft. Night falls once again, but this time the village is no longer scary. It is bright and full of life. Lying in bed, Grog smiles as he sees the shimmering golden light through his window. He falls into a peaceful sleep, while a little Lego bird perches on the balcony, chirping under the lamplight. From high above, the entire Technic cable system glows like veins pulsing with energy. From a distance, the Plastic Valley looks like a giant golden circuit board nestled in the jungle. Baby Blue has found the perfect sleeping spot, right next to the warm battery pillar. Under the bright desk lamp, Lila is back at work, sketching designs for the next great project. Clicky the monkey tries to sneakily steal a golden brick, but fails miserably because the light is too bright. In his dreams, Grog sees a world filled with brilliant neon lights. Horn stands on the hilltop on guard duty, his crest glowing faintly with every steady breath.